What's up guys, it's Joe here and you join me playing F1 2016. This is the last season of my career mode, race 3. We are going to Shanghai. So Williams have had a few upgrades for this race and it's not really done too much for them really. We don't really have enough for an upgrade at the moment, so we're just going to skip the upgrades and go straight to practice. But yeah, this is the final season of my career mode as stated, and we've won the first 2 races. So, can we carry on this winning streak and take another win here today?
I hope you're as excited as we are for today's practice.
First things first, we got practice. Let's have a look at the weather if we can. So, suspected rain for qualifying, but it's looking like it's going to be a dry race. So, dry conditions there. One thing I would like to say as I progress further with my live streams, and that is that I will be looking for moderators soon. So if anyone is up for the job, do hit me up and let me know whether you want to be or not. Again, once this video has gone out, drop your comments in the box below as to why you think you could be considered for being a moderator, and I'll let you know if you are successful. I'd like to get a couple more, but anyway, enough of that. We have got a race to do. What about that? I mean, we've got to practice first. I've got to get used to this circuit all over again. Shanghai historically has not been one of my favourites. I think I got 5th in the season 2 race here. In season 1 I got 14th. I was in the Sauber, so not really got many great results to go on here, but I'm hoping to at least make the podium if I can't carry on my winning streak. Oh, that's too wide there, so we'll probably need to do a second lap of track acclimatization to get that purple score. That first corner I generally do have my own line. I always take my own way around that corner. It's not really the racing line way, but I don't know, I've always kind of had my own approach to that particular corner. So it's not really one I always get right. Didn't feel comfortable there. I'm understeering slightly here. Happy enough with that exit though. So far, other than that blunder at the first corner, it's actually been a very reasonable lap. It's just that first corner that really lets me down. But this is another one of those corners that I kind of take my own way around because I don't really know the appropriate way around it. That fast right-hander. Now, one thing I noticed in Bahrain is that I tended to struggle for pace in the practice session, so I'm not going to set too much store by the practice lap I set or whatever practice pace I have or don't have. And we actually made the purple score despite going wide at turn 1, so I'm quite happy with that. So I'll leave that there and go straight into the qualifying pace run. Let's go. So one thing I am considering is, and I'll mention this a bit further on in the live stream when there's a few more people in the room, I am considering doing the last 2 races of this as 100%, so I'm not quite sure whether I should or not. I'll put that to a vote when I get more people in the stream. But for now, we are trying to attack this circuit with everything we got. And this is what I mean though, the first corner we lose time, then we gain it, then we lose it. And it is just to do with the way I take that first corner. I don't think I take it the way it's supposed to be taken, but I have my own way of handling that particular corner, and sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. We're 7th, thousandths off the green time. So qualifying pace is something, we're struggling a little bit with this program at this stage of the season. Oh my god, we threw that out completely wide there. But we were able to pull it back on the exit. I'm not quite sure how I'm losing time with that exit. I didn't think there was that much wrong with it. We're now right on the back of Palmer, so I just wonder if we're going to get a sneaky little toe off him that's cheekier than a Friday night trip to Nando's. Ooh, get off that curb. Yeah, we are getting a little toe off him. Oh, that is filthy! That is filthy! That is a filthy toe, that. Come on, stay within the time, stay within the time. We can do this. One more corner. And that was extremely acceptable. I owe Palmer many thanks there for the toe on the straight that really helped me out. Every lap, though, I just see every single lap I have my own interpretation of turn 1. I don't think we're going to quite make the other time, though. Just looking at the fact that we're 0.6 of a second down already, and we're going to be even more with that line around there. So I may just surrender it for this lap, depending on how this sector goes. Yeah, okay, let's just give up. Let's just give it up there. So again, a decent number of resource points taken from this session, but it's time to go to qualifying. So we're gonna leave this, advance to qualifying, take those resource points.
There, let's remind ourselves.
And we're slower than the Red Bulls, who are on the mediums. That's fascinating. So, how are we going to fare here? This could be quite an interesting race meeting, that's for sure. We've got some resource points there, so I think hopefully I should be able to pick up an upgrade after this race for the car, which would be very, very ideal indeed. Right, what weather have we got? Oh, it's overcast. Right, what do we do here? When are they suspecting the rain is coming? Let's give it a few minutes first. No sign of rain at the moment, so we'll just give it a few minutes. Oh crap, no, I'm going out now. I'm going out now. Rain's coming within 15 minutes. Fuck that, I'm out. Get me out on the circuit, please. Please don't already be raining. I have had it with this game before where it said no rain until the end of Q1. So or even the beginning of Q2 even, and it's just started raining right at the beginning of the session, and where I usually skip a few minutes to figure out what sort of times are, I then ended up qualifying at the back of the grid because of it. So not having any of that here, I'm not taking that risk. Better to be safe than sorry. The guy behind me is on a fast lap. Is there even anyone behind me? No, there isn't. Jeff, what are you chatting? I told you not to have the pre-qualifying vodka. So currently Alonso has set the fastest time, and we're actually down on him. There's a shocker. We're actually down on Alonso's time there. There is a big shocker right there. You know your life has gone to hell when you're slower than a McLaren Honda, whose straight line speed could be the equivalent to that of a supermarket trolley. No, we're still half a second down on him. What the hell? Okay, so that's depressing. Have McLaren attached a Concorde engine for this race or something? Our qualifying pace is just not with it here. Strange line round there. What's our lap time? Well, that's not good. Oh god, I will need to take a second lap here. I can't immediately see all the things I did wrong on that lap, so that is a shocker, really, in terms of my retrospective pace. I'm already in ninth, so I'm already feeling the need to do a second lap here, just to get me into qualifying. Oh, that's not going to do me any favours whatsoever. This is a disappointing couple of laps here. So our lack of pace then seemingly with no real explanation to it, we're just not that quick. Admittedly, we've had a much better exit out of that. Well, I thought we had a better exit. Let's try not to track extend. Well, okay, we try not to track extend, yet we go the other way about it and cut the corner. No, we're still down on our original time. I don't want an instant replay. So that's a shocker then. I'm not sure if we're gonna...
We don't think you'll have any trouble getting
I don't think that time... I don't think that I'm out of qualifying per se with that. And the rain has arrived, so that's kind of saved my bacon there. Intermediate tyres are the order for this part of qualifying. But now it's gone to dry again, so that's very interesting. So we'll go to something like 4.5 minutes remaining, so I'm pretty sure the rain has stopped, as seen by that graphic. Right then, let's try and get into Q2, Q3 even, with these soft tyres. My original pace is a little unsettling, so I wonder if we're going to be able to get it. Oh, I've really not left myself time either. Didn't think of that one. I really should have thought, okay, should have left myself time after one run, but I suppose if there was rain, I didn't know how long it'd last, and everyone else has set times on intermediates anyway, so I'm already going to be quicker than the intermediate times. It's just a matter of how many are out there doing slick times. Oh no! Oh no! That was a massive mistake to make. That's going to cost me very dearly. It now literally does become a matter of how many people are going to set slick lap times. That is bad. Oh dear, that was not what I wanted to do around there at all. Literally one of the biggest mistakes I've made. And someone is going very, very slowly, and they are going to get right in my way! Thanks for that, signs. Thank you so much for that. If he sets the fastest time, I will be amazed if this is enough to get me into Q3. I've had so much happen in this one lap alone. Oh.
That's P2. You're currently in second
So far,
place.
P2. Fucking hell, signs! Nearly going into me again. Will that be enough? Vaguely, that was just about enough. So I'm very surprised that was enough after how I threw it off at the first corner. Oh, Ricciardo's out. The defending champion is out. So too is Hamilton and Rosberg. So not a good day for Mercedes at all. And we've kind of been handed a get out of jail free card with that one. Right. So the immediate weather doesn't look too bad. So let's fast forward to something like 5 minutes to go. Okay, now I'm going to set a time. And it's raining! What? It's... How does that make sense, Codemasters? The immediate weather did not look so bad. It said no rain for 20 minutes. So this game has bugged out on me again. And it has royally screwed me in the ass. Oh. I'm not... No, that's not even worth setting a lap. I'm just going to take 10th on the grid for that one. But seriously, for F1 2017, please sort out this weather system.
But before we go, let's quickly remind...
Well, I'm starting 10th on the grid for this one, so that's offered up a bit of a surprise. So, I have noticed I did see comments going up the difficulty. That's clearly an indicator there that maybe Master is the right difficulty for me. And now I've got a challenge of a race on hand, so hopefully this should be a bit more exciting. Yeah, let's just go to race. So I have noticed people setting up the difficulty. After that qualifying session, I'm thinking that's a resounding no. Well, I thought Bahrain was a pretty exciting race, as with Melbourne, had its moments. But now we should have a bit of a fight on our hands here. That strategy to me looks okay. So let's go with that then. Right, 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go. They're out very quickly here, and we seem to have got a very good launch off the grid. Already alongside Gutierrez. And, oh my god, everyone just braking at the last minute. I'm trying to nip up the inside, but we don't have the momentum. We've got Grosjean. No, we haven't. Now we're on the outside trying to get past Grosjean. No, we're not quite past him yet. We're still alongside him. And we don't quite get past Grosjean, but we've made up one place. We're up to 9th. And the cars are bunching up ahead. We've got a break there. And that, well, that worked. We got a couple of overtakes done at that corner. Up into P6 then. So that was a great bit of braking and driving there. And now we're on to Fernando Alonso. And that was careless. That was completely careless around there. And now we are rejoining at the back of the field. Now we've got it all to do. I don't know what I was going for there. I kind of dived up the inside, and then when I kind of made the dive, and then when I got there, I just didn't fully commit. And I feel like had I committed, that probably would have gone better. So the fact that I didn't commit there really letting me down, and now I really have got it all to do. Well, hopefully we should see a lot of overtaking now. Up the inside of these two, Verline nearly going into Haryanto there. Have we got the move done on Verline? Haven't been at this end of the grid for a while. In fact, I can't remember the last time I was this end of the grid. So, a very bad start there on the first lap, down to literally the rear end of the field. We moved up a few positions, but then I tried a bit of a reckless move, to say the least, and then I lost position. And again, I'm doing the same thing there. Again, I just sort of half commit to it, and that time it paid off. That time we got lucky. So now we're up to P19. We're having a look at Palmer for 18th, and okay, we've got to stop with these last-minute dive bombs. Because at some point, if I keep doing that, I'm going to wipe off my wing. Anyway, we're up to P18 now. So we've made up a few positions already. And this is what we want to keep doing for now. I wonder where Sebastian Vettel is. I think he might be in the lead. So if Vettel can do well here, that would be fantastic. Yeah, I wasn't going to half commit there. Right behind Nasser though. Oh my god, these guys are having a bit of a battle here. They're getting bunched up and close. And now we've got Gutierrez, Massa and Nasser, the two Felipes that sound alike, now going for it. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, Massa! Get off my car! Stop turning in! Get off my car! Get off my car! He's still turning!
Easy on the aggression. You clean overtakes or face a penalty.
Oh. I really didn't know what else I could have done there. But Massa just got stuck on my car and he would not stop turning in. So that's really set my race far back. So, round 3, and it's really not going very well at all. Disaster start in Shanghai. And now we've got some catching to do on the field. I'm not quite sure what happened there. They all bunched up. I tried to go for the inside line, and then they all just turned in, but they just kept turning in while I was there. Just would not get off my car, and our cars just locked onto each other. So, well, now we've got a lot of work to do, and I'm feeling like it's going to be a hard task now just to get points.
You should see anyway that if a storm front does appear, they'll let you know.
Oh, going wide there won't help. So straight off the bat, we've really had 3 laps where it's just all kind of gone wrong. Anything that could go wrong in the space of 3 laps has gone wrong. And we're right at the back of the field. We're nowhere near anybody. Vettel's setting a fastest lap there. Good going by our teammate. I think he might be the race leader at the moment. I can't remember the last race I was at this end of the field. A lot of cars are pitting now though, so that's going to help. there's Verstappen. So we're racing Max Verstappen now for 13th. He's on the super soft tyres, so we want to get a move done on him quickly if we can. Otherwise he's just going to disappear up the road with those tyres that he'll have an easy advantage on. And I think this should be the move done right here. And it is... no, it is. I thought he was going to try and just make a quick go of it back at us, but he left it for us there. He left the door open, and we are now up to P13. So it's not really been the start that we would have expected here. And Verstappen is coming back at us. Verstappen is actually coming straight back at us. He wants to go now. He wants to go at getting this position back, and for his strategy, I think he's got to try and go for it. I'm not going to make it easy on him. I think what he's going to do is he's going to go for the inside, which he has done. He hasn't really got that much in the way of momentum on me there, so... even with the DRS and the super soft tyres, he didn't seem to have the overall momentum on me there. That is quite bizarre. We're keeping Verstappen behind us, which will be helping Vettel, our teammate. We've just set a 1 minute 40.7. We are now up into 9th. Next couple of laps, if a safety car happened, would be perfect for it. I have no idea what strategy is the right one to run here. I think I'm going to stop on lap 6. Oh, that's a bad line round there. Verstappen's now going to have me. No, he's not. Wait, what? He had the inside line, but we got the exit, and he just didn't go for it. That helps us out either way. Now we're going after the two Renaults, who are very well placed in this race, but I think Magnussen will want to have a little swap of positions with Palmer. He'll be there thinking, mate, let's have that position off you, please. Oh my god, what is that braking there? That's the second time I've got that wrong, so... I don't seem very confident in my braking round there at all. What is that braking, Joe? Who's that that's going past Verstappen? It's Perez! Go on, Sergio! Go on, my son. The Renaults stay out for another lap, and we're not really that much closer. Albeit with a bit of track extending. Perez is now coming at me. Is he going to go for that one? Yeah, he's going for it. He's already through there. I'm trying to hold him out around the outside. No, he's through. But then I'm cutting back down the inside. Perez is not going to be easy to shake off there, but we just about do it. And there's a yellow flag. So who's gone? Who's had a moment? Can't immediately see anything. Someone's had a moment that I just didn't see. I couldn't immediately see who though. Although it does seem through there are a couple of slow cars around there, so anything's possible at this stage. Right, this is the lap I'm pitting, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is the lap I'm pitting. So I may have to rethink my strategy here.
You need to pit in this lap.
Yes, I know, Jeff. Perez is now coming at me. I'm going to get really boxed in here. Oh! Oh! Perez just came at me at the last minute. I thought he backed out. Oh, now they've all bunched up there. Oh, and the safety car comes out as I pit. How do you like them odds? Well, I don't care what the alternative is now. So I've now gone on to the mediums with potentially 1 or 2 more stops to make. I'll decide. It all depends on what lap I can get these tyres to. But either way, now I'm in an interesting position. Right, what is going on here? Come on, guys, pass the safety car.
You may overtake the safety car. It is waiting to pick up the leader.
Well, I wasn't trying to overtake him, but everyone just sort of stopped. Let's have some remix. So we're down to 16th now, but we've made a pit stop under the safety car. Either this is going to be an inspiring decision, or it's going to be an absolute monumental cock-up.
Sebastian is in the pits.
Right, so my teammate has just pitted. Vettel is now in the pit lane. Look at this line of cars here. Oh, they're all brake testing me at that moment. That's good to know. So I'd imagine Vettel's already out of the pits. We're now up to 11th, so the safety car has kind of saved our race. These Red Bulls that are on super softs are pitting again. I'm not sure when, but I don't think they're going to be able to go to the end of the race from their next pit stop. But the leader's caught the safety car now. I have no idea who that is. Everybody's brake testing me. Why did Verstappen just get to pass me? What? I was just backing off to stop myself going into Ricciardo, and then Verstappen just flies past. How is that even legal? How is that even... Come on, Codemasters, sort this shit out for the next game. I wasn't even going that slowly. I was just backing off to not hit Ricciardo. There wasn't that much gap between us, and Verstappen just flies past like he's going flat out. I'll be amazed if he doesn't have some kind of penalty for that. We're now currently behind the safety car. May as well get comfortable because it's going to be here a while. See, my car keeps ghosting. It's not like I'm holding anybody up. Hello, many cars in the pits. Verstappen really backing out there. So now we're into a good solid points paying position. The race is a little bit neutralised at the moment. with the safety car being out, but we're up to 9th, so we've gained back a few positions because of the safety car. Why did he keep brake testing me there? I have no idea why he's doing that. No, is this going to be the lap the safety car comes in? We've got 6 viewers now. Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Okay. We got the safety car for another lap. That's good news for us. Then I can try and take these tyres to lap 18 and go for the other set of mediums to the end of the race and hope that that will help me out with the desired result here. Sorry, my laptop's being a funny one. Had to fix it, and I have. Again, my car ghosts and Button gets ready to try and fly past me. That's bizarre. Right, who's pitting this lap? Is anybody pitting this lap? Again, multiple cars pitting. I don't think anybody's going to try and go to the end of the race from here. So this safety car coming out when I was pitting has just saved my race entirely. Oh, look, there's Grosjean. That's the first guy I went into. What was the second? I can't remember now. Oh wait, no, Alonso was the other guy I went into. So we've got him, Kvyat, and a Renault in front of us. Oh, for God's sake, Grosjean! Well, I thought my race had been saved, but now I'm in trouble again. Oh. So distracted by the boy races outside. I've gone and screwed my race up even further. And this, I swear, is just a race that I'm just not meant to do well in. Well, I'm now going to have to switch my strategy up. There's no point because the safety car is in this lap. Can we survive with this damage?
Racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
So we've got quite a bit to do. We've got a damaged car to do it with now. Boxing now would just be suicide. Hey Danger Planet, what's up? My race started off very badly and then I got saved by the safety car, but then Grosjean was brake testing me and I've now got wing damage, so now I'm thinking I'm just going to try and stick this one out because it's not worth pitting now. Difficulties on Master, and we're now away in racing again. I've been caught napping there as Kvyat pits, and the damage doesn't seem too bad, so we'll just stick with it for now. All depends on how I'll handle this corner. I'm already understeering like an absolute bitch, so... Ugh. Go to lap 11 and pit. Yeah, it all depends on how this goes. I might just make a brave call and pit at the next lap if necessary. Right now it doesn't feel overly necessary, but in a few laps when my tyres start going off, I'll feel it, and it doesn't actually feel that great if I'm honest. I've got Grosjean now right behind 2 Renaults. Been waiting the whole day for the stream. Yeah, it's a bit late. Oh my goodness me! I don't normally stream this late, but I was out this afternoon, so Have I got that move done? Yeah, I've got it done. Oh, that's why I'm feeling that understeer. So I will be pitting this lap. It's unfortunate that I took wing damage when I did. But I think I'll take a set of softs and pit, stay out for 7 laps and take a set of mediums to the finish. So that's another twist in this race. It's not really been one that's gone my way at all. I'm going to see what these Renaults do. Right, well they're out. They're going to hopefully hold the field up for a bit. And there's yellow flags. So what's gone on there? No, I don't use wheel, I use controller. Right, into the pits for a set of softs and a new wing. And hopefully these will go for a bit and then I can take mediums to the end. It's really... It's been an ultimate disaster so far, this race, I'll be honest. But now we've got to try and limit the damage and take what we can. I'd love to try and get some points back from this one. It's going to be a very tricky thing to do though. But we're now on fresh tyres and Naz is completely in my way. God, I'm really not backing off now. Driving with rage, sticking that move out was... No, Nazar! What is he doing? He's giving me no room at all. Oh my God! So I was trying to read comments on the exit of the corner and I got tagged by Nazar, who was just giving me absolutely no room whatsoever. I've just forced my way past this manor. But Nazar there, just not really willing to get... You have a Thrustmaster wheel, that's cool. So now we've really got it all to do, and that's just set us back further. This race has just... It's been the race from hell, really. That's all I can describe it as. Shanghai shambles. Naz is now completely getting away from me. Oh my God. Corner cutting? Okay, so the thing that caught your eye there was corner cutting. I didn't really cut it, I went massively wide. But okay, game, I'll follow your logic on this one, because there's no way your logic is completely flawed. Verstappen's got an issue with his car, or should I say Verstappen, as he pronounces it. Trying to off Nazar, this is infuriating. There's no words for that. There's really no words for that at all. I think I can officially kiss goodbye to points in this one. It's just not going to happen. I don't know where I'm going to finish, but I'm not optimistic about my chances, and I still cannot get past Nazar. But I'm officially kissing goodbye to points, but we're going to see what we can still pick up. There's still half the race left to go. Oh, Nazar, get off. Oh, that was stupid. Nazar, get off my car! That is one thing I hate about the design of this game, is that when an AI car gets attached to you, they just keep turning in on you. Oh. I think I can chalk that one down to frustration. Bottas! Oh my God, what is going on with this race? Do I just have a massive target being painted on me or something? Getting sabotaged by the comments, by Codemasters, that's it, read comments. Yeah, man. I feel like I'm being sabotaged by Codemasters at the minute. Right. Luckily, it's 5 more laps till we pit. But now I've got clear track. Chalking this one down to a bad day. Currently in 18th, I think I'm probably going to finish P14 or 15 at best, really. Up behind the 2 Renaults again. I think I spent my whole race around them. But anyway, thanks for your comments as always, Danger Planet. It's a pleasure having you on board watching. Let's hope for some better few laps now. A second safety car would be nice for me at this point, as I feel that's the only hope I have left of getting a semi-decent result. They're battling behind me. We're getting some decent pace in now. So we've got some decent pace going. I'm not going to try and overtake here again because that's just not doable. What is doable is if I just go around the outside like that and then just do that, which tends to work. I've gone out a bit wide there. We're now ahead of one of the Renaults. So we have made up a position. We're up to P17 now. We're coming up to Kevin Magnussen, who's next. I don't know where Verstappen is in all this. I just know that he's got car problems. Oh no, Palmer, you are not coming back. I'm glad I could stream for you now. I'm sorry I've been away all day, but I'm now doing this stream. Oh, come on, stop going wide, man. F1 2017 is coming. Yes, it is, and I'm really excited for it. Oh, look, I'm behind Grosjean again. He's on medium tyres, so he's going to the end of the race. I mean, no nonsense from... Oh my god, see that? I'm not having any nonsense from anyone anymore. So Jeff is trying to inform me of a better strategy. I don't want to hear it right now, so I'm too busy trying to drive my own race. Verstappen's speeding up again, so whatever the problem was, he's fixed that. Unfortunately, the problem with his car not being a lasting one. Well, I say unfortunately, that's unfortunately for us. We got 2 more laps on this tyre before we pit. Yeah, I'm getting F1 2017 on release day as well, and I'm going to do a long stream on it on that day, testing out all the different modes, and I'll launch career mode probably at the weekend of it. So I'm targeting 3 races a week to complete this particular career mode, and boy, this race really has gone to hell. Quite a few cars coming out of the pits. We're right behind Magnussen now. Oh, that's cheeky, but it gets the job done. Anyone who's getting excited because I'm up to P11, don't get too excited because I'm pitting again. It pains me to say that, but in 2 laps I'm pitting. Right, Carlos Sainz is next.
The gap behind us is 1.3 seconds.
57%, so yeah, these tyres will do one more lap after this one, so I'm pitting on lap 18. You're going to start streaming in 2 months because you're renovating your apartment. Nice, man. I'll look forward to seeing what you got. I'll watch your streams. I look forward to seeing them. Ricardo's moved up to 12th ahead of Magnussen, so that's some useless information about the race for you. More cars exiting the pits. Right, this is the lap I'm pitting. So I've done all I can for now. What's my fuel? I got loads of it. I got enough petrol to sink a ship in this thing. Science is now right with Hamilton. There's a lot of cars that are bunched up. Wide. I'm tempted. I think Sainz is doable before the pit stop. Hamilton's just gone up the road a bit from him now, so I'm gonna. Oh, Vettel's in the pits. They should be done comfortably by the time I get there.
Sebastian has just entered the pits. Sebastian is in the pits.
Box this. Oh, fuck off.
Understood.
Box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Let my team know I'm coming in to be ready. So I'm making my final pit stop now. This is going to drop me so far down the order. It's not looking likely that there'll be a podium today. The team really still weren't ready. In fact, points aren't looking likely either for today. I think everybody has now made their pit stop. So it's going to be tough, but with 10 laps to go, there's still a lot that can happen. Let's push on. It was a slow stop. Ferrari weren't ready for me. They had Vettel in about half a minute before that. They should have really been ready. There's no reason they would have been waiting that long still, but doesn't matter. We're back in the race now and we are trying to set some competitive times and just move up the field a bit. We're in P18, 10 laps to go, more like 9.5 laps to go, so I think everybody has made their pit stop now. Thanks for the like, mate. Thanks for liking the stream. Hamilton set the fastest lap of the race. So first up there is catching Kvyat. And I just wonder really if staying out with that front wing may have been the right call to make. I was losing time understeering quite badly, so it's anybody's guess now as to what the right call there was, but it's academic now. We've got 9 laps to go in this race. Let's hope for some last minute pit stops to help us move forward that bit more. Other than that, points aren't happening today. We're in P18. But we're behind Kvyat by 2 seconds. If we get a safety car on lap 23, I'm just going to put on the super soft and just charge it at the end. There's a lot of cars bunched up on the straight. Are they going to have a collision, please? Right now I'd love a big collision that just takes out half the field. So we're getting closer to Kvyat, so that's our immediate focus at the moment. These tyres will go to the end. And we are getting closer to Kvyat. Oh, but there's no grip at that corner for me. I think Magnussen has just pitted. So we're now up to 17th, and now we're going to try and take 16th off Kvyat. If the safety car comes out, I will go on the super softs, because it'll just be worth the gamble at this point. And we're now ahead of Kvyat then after a last minute move up the inside. Next up is Jolyon Palmer in 15th. We've won the first 2 races and now we're racing these guys. What happened, man? Well, either way, we'll still be leading the championship after this race because our nearest rival, who I think was Jenson Button, was 27 points behind us. So we should still lead after this race. Are you the only one watching and commenting? Quite possibly. I have streamed later than usual, so I don't know if people are just not around because of that reason. Right, Palmer's next up the road. He's actually pitting. So next up for us is Gutierrez, and he's 8 seconds up the road. There's a big group of cars where he is, so let's hope we can just kind of approach. That corner just goes on forever really, doesn't it? Vettel P1 unlike yesterday. Yeah, he really wasn't anywhere near P1 yesterday. We're on rich mix, so we're going as quick as we can. What's the gap to Gutierrez here? 7.4, so we're taking about roughly half a second a sector out of him. So we should be within him within about 3 or 4 laps. That's not really quick enough, but there's not an awful lot more we can do other than that, really. In fact, that's with the tyres in their current state. So if we lose the tyres a bit more, this is probably where we are looking at finishing if we lose the tyres that bit more. We've dropped Kvyat back. I think at this stage our best bet is a couple of last minute pit stops and moving up a few positions. So if anyone's going to pit, it'll be next lap or the lap after. And I don't see any sign of anybody making any last-minute pit stops. Gap to Gutierrez is now 5 points, so we've taken 2 seconds out of Gutierrez. This is the kind of pace we need to just try and keep at if we can, and just try and get him in the last few laps. There are a few cars straight after him, so it's still possible to maybe steal a couple more places.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.4 seconds.
We're now 5.4 seconds, so it is really a case of doing everything we can now till the flag. I think realistically our best position may even be just getting past Gutierrez. And I'm not licked yet. So come on then guys, who's going to chance a last minute pit stop? Well, Vettel's 35 seconds up the road from me, so I ain't getting anywhere near him in a hurry. I don't actually see any sign of anybody pitting. That's bad news for us, really. I'm not stopping myself. So this 14th then is probably where my finishing position is if I get past Gutierrez. The other cars are a bit too far up the road from there on out. It really has been the race from hell here. Just nothing has gone right whatsoever. Getting ever closer to Gutierrez, but there isn't an awful lot we can do once we're past him. Right, if anyone else is going to pit, it's going to be on this lap, so if nobody else pits on this lap, then it's easy enough to say that P14 is... Oh no, we have got a car in the pits! We have got a car in the pits! Wonder who that is then. Fuel mix 2, what are we on? Now we've got enough to rich mix it to the end. I ain't turning my fuel down. Right, who's that? And where are we going to come out in relation to? Now we're going to be ahead. So Hulkenberg's pitted and we're now out ahead of him. He's on the super soft tyres, so he's going to fly towards us. We're now catching Gutierrez. We're nearly with him now. So we're going to have a bit of on-track action soon. I got plenty of fuel. I've got plus 1.77 laps. That's more than enough to get me to the end. Now then, we're anticipating a quick battle with Gutierrez. There's 3 cars ahead of him who are quite closely battling, so and I'll be doing a live stream my next race potentially Saturday before qualifying at Baku, so gives you a fair idea when I'm doing it. Right, can I nick him for a cheeky toe here? Rosberg's got a car issue. There's another car in the pit. I'm not going to go... No, that would have been silly, but I'm now right on Gutierrez. Rosberg has a car issue. There was another car in the pit. Gutierrez stays out. Oh, that's cool. I'm just going to nip him now. And this will be for 12th now. Up is inside. There's 3 cars further up the road. So there is still a chance of points. But we've got to nail these next 3 laps if we're going to have even the slightest chance. They're quite bunched up. And, well, I said we had a chance, and now Jeff's telling me that my engine output is down because it's showing signs of wear. So, cheers, Ferrari. Oh, bloody hell, come on. There's a Haas and there's another car, so they're battling, and I think we may have a chance of catching them here. No way am I going into mix 2 now with my output down. And it's Hamilton in 11 from super soft tyres, so if he's going to make the other 2 guys a little bit more vulnerable, that'll be a massive help. Hamilton's having a look up the inside already. That should be the move done there. And it actually isn't. There's a Sauber there that's slubbing them up. I'm surprised Hamilton didn't get that move done, so there is still a potential to grab a point if we can just keep going the way we are. We're 3.3 seconds off of this little gaggle, so it's going to require some hard pushing, but when have I ever shied away from a challenge? Hi King Tokyo, what's up? Thanks for joining the stream. There's quite a few cars getting bunched up into this little group now. So, oh, that was bad there. Still 3.3 seconds, so we're not actually gaining on them. That's quite disheartening. We need to push that a little bit harder, otherwise we're just not going to have enough, and we're running out of time. There is a slower car ahead of them though that is going to back them into me, so just got to try and stick with it, because it looks like there's a car that is going to back them up into me. It's wishful thinking, to say the least. So what is going to happen in these last couple of laps? Been a fairly miserable day. Look at that now, they're all really getting close. But we're not close enough to do anything about it, I don't think.
This is your final lap of the race.
We are not even remotely close enough to do anything about it. I think that right. Oh my goodness me, there's touching there. Oh no, they're still being backed up. And this is bringing points to me. Are we going to be able to nip a couple of points in the last lap of this one? Rosberg is struggling, and unfortunately, with him in my way, unless I can dispatch him quickly, I'm not going to have any chance of getting after these two. In fact, I think they're already just a little bit too far up the road. Rosberg needs to be dealt with promptly if we're going to have any chance, and this is going to be quite intense here. We need to get Rosberg dealt with, which he is. Okay, now this is it then. What can we do? Can we grab a point at the last moment? Hamilton's got an attack on Bottas lined up. That might leave him vulnerable. We're not really close enough. Oh, it's Massa even. I thought it was Bottas. Oh, Hamilton and Massa are getting very close. Are any of them going to be vulnerable to us? No. So we don't quite pick up the point there, but we were very close to it. One more lap and we would have had that point. Unfortunately, though, we're just outside.
Incident in the
Who's blown up?
I can't say that I'm happy with how today went, but I'm sure you're going
And
to get
someone
best.
blows up across the finish. Oh, if only they'd blown up a lap before.
A great
That's
win
frustrating.
there for the
That is
Mercedes team
beyond
today.
frustrating that that's when they blow up.
And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson.
Wait, how did
what set
Hamilton
them
win that
apart from the
race?
competition here.
Well, Crofty, this was one through an abundance of speed and an abundance of skillful overtakes.
How did
Inside,
Hamilton win that
outside,
race?
Cutting underneath, we saw it all today. And it's
What?
really nice to see a Grand Prix won in that manner. A race, surely, that will satisfy the purists today, I think.
No,
So as
hang
I
on
say
a
that,
minute.
we can
I
see the drivers
swear.
coming out now to collect their trophies.
He was
It's yet
passing
more silverware
Massa
to take back
for
to their base in
ninth.
Brackley
How the
after another
hell is he the
excellent
winner?
Grand Prix.
What? Can anybody who's watching please explain how that is Hamilton's win? I don't...
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Well, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our
See,
points
look, there
leader.
you go.
Moving on
Hamilton,
to the driver
DNF.
of the
Yeah,
day
he's
then.
the...
Anthony Davidson,
He's the
who would you
winner.
go
If
for?
anything,
Oh, well,
his
it's got to
blow-up
be
should have
Lewis
meant
Hamilton.
that he
was
didn't get
fast,
classified and I got into the
everything you want
points.
from a top-class driver.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. We saw a dip in form
How
from the
does that
championship
make
leaders
sense?
today. Their lead has
Well,
taken a
even then, he
significant
should have
blow.
gotten ninth
Meanwhile, a strong
because
weekend
he
from
was
Red Bull
passing
this time
Massa
out, and they
on
improved
the
their
last
position in the
lap to
championship.
take
Well,
ninth.
what a weekend
I
that
think it
has
was
been.
him that
Please
blew
join us next
up,
time for another
and
thrilling
somehow
installment of this
the game has
Formula One
registered
season.
him as the winner. In what universe does that make any degree of sense? I'm calling bullshit on that. That's what I was saying, King Tokyo. He was battling Massa for ninth, and yet the game was just giving him the win as he blew up across the line. That makes literally no sense. I was literally 1.2 seconds away from points as well. Well, if anyone can explain how that works, I'd love to know. The championship fight is now 12 points between Vettel and Button that I'm currently leading by. And I'm a little bit mystified as to how, in what universe that works. I'm completely confused here, guys. Help me out with this one. But thank you for watching. And until the next time, it is goodbye from a very confused Joe. Bye, guys.